White played. On d4, pause the video and try to find black's next move. Rook takes g1 check. Rook takes g1. Rook takes g1 check. King takes g1. Queen c4. Black considers playing queen f1 mate and establish a winning position. Queen c1 played by white. White is planning to play queen d1. Bishop takes a 3. Bishop b3 and secure a stronghold in the game. Queen takes a 4 move preferred by black. Bishop e7, white has no response. Let's go to the next game. Black played. Rook f7, pause the video to figure out white's next move. Rook takes h6 check. Pawn takes h6. Rook takes h6 check. Rook h7. Bishop h4. Rook takes f2 check. King takes f2. Queen takes f5 check. Queen takes f5. Pawn takes c3 check. Black is struggling to keep up. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Queen c6, pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Rook takes g2 check. King takes g2. Queen g5 check. King h1. Queen h4 check. King g2. Rook g8 check. Knight g6 check. Rook takes g6 check. Queen takes g6. Bishop h3 check. King g1. White considers playing rook e8 check. Bishop f8. Rook takes f8 mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Pawn takes g6 was chosen by black. Rook e2, black has a strong upper hand. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Pawn g3, pause the video to analyze black's next move. White is preparing to play pawn takes h4 and gain a significant edge. Bishop takes g3, move preferred by black. Knight g4. White considers playing pawn takes g3 and gain a significant edge. Bishop f4 played by black. Queen c2. Pawn h5. Black is setting up to play pawn takes g4 and gain a significant edge. Queen f2 was chosen by white. Queen takes f2 check. Knight takes f2. Bishop e3. Black wants to play knight takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Bishop takes d4 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook ad1 played by white. Bishop takes d4. Bishop takes d4. Knight takes d4. Knight h3, black has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. Black played. Rook fe8, pause the video and try to find white's next move. Pawn e6. White's idea is to play queen g7 mate and establish a winning position. Pawn f6 was chosen by black. Pawn takes f6. Rook takes e6. Pawn f7 check. King takes f7. Queen g7 check. King e8. Bishop f6. Rook takes f6 check. Queen takes f6. Bishop e6. Queen takes e6 check. King d8, black's loss is confirmed. Let's go to the next game. White just played. Knight d6, pause the video to analyze black's next move. White intends to play knight takes c8 and secure a stronghold in the game. King h8 was chosen by black. Black's idea is to play knight g5. Queen f7. Knight takes f7. Knight takes f7 check. Queen takes f7 and establish a winning position. Queen b5 move preferred by white. Knight f4. Black is planning to play queen g to mate and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight takes f4 was chosen by white. Rook takes f4. Rook d3. Queen takes f2 check. King h1. Rook h4. Knight f7 check. Queen takes f7. Queen takes a5. Queen f4. Queen d8 check. Bishop f8. Black is setting up to play queen takes h to mate and dominate the board. On h3 was chosen by white. Rook takes h3 check. Rook takes h3. Bishop takes h3. Queen d5. White has no response. Let's go to the next game. Black played Knight h7. Pause the video and try to find white's next move. Queen takes f7 check. King takes f7. Rook de4. Bishop b6 check. King h1. White wants to play Rook e7 check. King g8. Rook e8 check. Knight f8. Rook takes c8 and establish a winning position. Bishop c5 played by black. Rook h4. White is preparing to play rook takes h7 and secure a stronghold in the game. King g8 move preferred by black. Rook e8 check. King f7. Black's idea is to play king takes e8 and dominate the board. Rook takes c8 played by white. Knight takes g5. Rook h8. On b5. Rook takes b8. Rook takes b8. Rook takes b8. Bishop d4. On a4. White is planning to play pawn takes b5 and increase their advantage significantly. Pawn a6 was chosen by black. Rook a8. Knight e6. Rook takes a6. Knight c7. Black is outplayed. Let's go to the next game. Black just played Queen e7. Pause the video and try to predict white's next move. Bishop takes e5. Queen takes e5. Rook d8 check. Bishop f8. Queen d3. King g7. Bishop takes f7. Bishop e7. Black is setting up to play king takes f7 and increase their advantage significantly. Bishop b3 played by white. Rook b8. Black's idea is to play bishop takes d8 and gain a significant edge. Rook takes f6 move preferred by white. Bishop takes f6. Rook g8 check. King h7. King h1. White is looking to play rook takes c8. Rook takes c8. Queen d7 check. Bishop g7. Queen takes c8 and establish a winning position. Queen f4 was chosen by black. Black wants to play bishop takes c3 and take decisive advantage. Knight e2 move preferred by white. Queen f1 check. Knight g1. White considers playing queen takes f1 and take decisive advantage. Queen takes d3 played by black. Pawn takes d3. On b5. Bishop e6. White is setting up to play rook takes c8 and gain a significant edge. Bishop takes e6 played by black. Rook takes b8. Bishop takes a2. White is clearly ahead. Let's go to the next game. Black made a move. Knight bc6. Pause the video to find out white's response. Bishop takes h7 check. King takes h7. Queen h5 check. King g8. Black's idea is to play queen takes d4 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Knight h3 played by white. White considers playing. Knight g5. Rook d8. Queen takes f7 check. King h8. Queen h5 check. King g8. Queen h7 mate, and gain a significant edge. On f6 move preferred by black. Black's idea is to play knight takes e5 and put immense pressure on the opponent. Pawn takes f6 was chosen by white. Rook takes f6. Queen e8 check. King h7. Knight g5 check. King h6. Queen h8 check. King g6. Queen h7 check. King takes g5. Queen takes g7 check. Rook g6. Knight f3 check. King g4. Pawn h3 check. King g3. Black considers playing rook takes g7 and gain a significant edge. Queen h7 move preferred by white. White is preparing to play queen h4 mate and gain a significant edge. Rook g4 was chosen by black. Pawn takes g4. Queen f2. Queen h2 check. King takes g4. Rook takes f2. King f5. White has a decisive advantage. Let's go to the next game. White made a move. Pawn a4. Pause the video and try to predict black's next move. Queen b4. Pawn d4. Queen takes b2. Queen takes a1. Queen takes a1. Rook takes a1. Bishop b4. Black's idea is to play bishop takes c3 and increase their advantage significantly. Knight e2 was chosen by white. On the 5. Black is looking to play knight e4. Knight g3. Knight d6. Knight h5. Rook d8. Knight takes g7. Rook takes h8. Pawn g3. Rook g8 and establish a winning position. Pawn f3 was chosen by white. Knight d5. Pawn g4. Rook e7. Black is setting up to play rook takes e2 and put immense pressure on the opponent. King f1 was chosen by white. On c5. Black is setting up to play. Pawn takes d4. Knight takes d4. Bishop c3. Knight f5. Bishop takes a1. Knight takes e7. Knight takes e7 and seize the initiative. Pawn takes c5 played by white. Knight e3 check. King f2. Bishop takes c5. Rook c1. Knight takes g4 check. King g3. Bishop a3. Black intends to play bishop takes c1 and establish a winning position. Rook d1 was chosen by white. Knight h6. Rook d8 check. King c7. Black intends to play king takes d8 and increase their advantage significantly. Rook d3 played by white. Rook takes e2. Rook takes a3. Rook e8. Rook c3 check. King b6. Pawn f4. Rook takes h8. King f3. White is on the verge of defeat. Let's go to the next game.